Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, I'm not gonna go into that type of rant, and you guys knew where I was going. Just because I have Mike here does not mean that I'm gonna go there. But maybe we could, but maybe we're not. But ladies and gentlemen, we should have. That's what I should have done. But ladies and gentlemen, we are back here live again on a brand new show. Let me first introduce my main man here, Mr. Mike, and then the bolt comes down. Rome.
They've got.
And we're off the air.
Yeah, that's it.
What's up, everyone? I'm happy to have you here. Happy birthday, Smiley. Mike, thank you so much for being here and doing this with me on my very first Into the Morphin grid for real now, like for real.
For Rizzle. Hey, man, we doing the damn thing.
We are really
in this.
We are.
We talked about it. You had an idea. You came up with a concept. We said, let's do this thing. And here we are. First episode with all the peeps here. And we're going to do a watch along, which I'm super excited about.
I know, isn't it crazy? What's up, Sweet Chaos, and everyone on the chat room, everyone that's coming along from the Rage crew, coming in here and hanging out. You, by the way, your hair is beautiful.
Thank you.
And you want to show off your shirt?
Oh yeah, I got my. Let me see this. I got my gold foil. We're representing today.
We are doing.
And I got the hoodie. I don't know if you can see this.
Oh, wait a
hoodie
second.
That matches it, and then it's got the little gimmick here.
Look at you.
Awesome. Yeah, man.
You.
I got it all. You don't even want to step into my closet. It's like stepping into the morphing grid. It's crazy.
Ooh,
there's so many.
I kind of see what you did there.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah,
that's what I'm here for.
Yeah. So guys, this is a one of a kind show. Honestly, I've scoured Twitch and I have not found anybody like kind of doing what we're about to do. They do like where they watch YouTube videos, right? I think everybody does that, like the America's Funniest Videos type of style show. If I think I just aged myself there, Mike, by saying that.
You kind of did. It's okay though. I knew what you were talking about, which makes me even older.
Oh, even better. I'm happy about that part. But it's cool. By the way, they gave us props on the transition screen there that we just when we went into the show, which is, let me talk about that a little bit, man. I'm sitting here in the middle of the night trying to figure out what I want to do for the show. A little something sweet. And I thought of that, and obviously I send the alpha version of it to Mike. And Mike's like, can we do this? And I'm like, Mike, just hold on to your pants, brother.
I'm like, bro, it should have lightning noises and stuff.
Yeah. 2 minutes later, he gets that. He's like, oh. I'm like, we're on the same wavelength, guys. Like, we got this. So if you guys saw the official one on the IGs of both Mike and myself, like, yeah, man, that I want to do something special for the show. I want it to feel and be authentic. But still have that flavor of what we do, and be a little bit, what do you call that? A place where you feel comfortable, that everybody knows your name, if that's a cheers pun. I know I'm just using puns here.
You're just aging yourself, man.
I am. I'm really, I never watched it though. So, all right. So Mike, today we're going to be doing a watch along. Am I right? Yep. Is that what we're doing? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to start all over at the beginning where, everybody started. Obviously, unless you picked up at a later season, but everybody started with Day of the Dumpster. Now I got asked the other day about, and I was just talking to Alex about this. I was just saying, somebody asked me if it was the unaired pilot or we were going to watch the version of Day of the Dumpster that aired. And for me, the unaired pilot was a little rough. Maybe we'll go back through and watch it, but I think that Alex and I are on the same page in this. Like, we want to start at the beginning, go through, and we want to do it with you guys and just kind of have some fun and talk about all the awesomeness and kind of relive our childhoods a little, right?
Oh my God, the childhood is what it's all about, ladies and germs. Like, that's what we're here for. That's what we want to do. We want to make sure to give you guys a little something. So this is how this is going to work. Let me explain it really quickly for you guys. We are going to do a little countdown. Like, make sure you have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1, Episode 1 queued up on your iPhone, on your iPad, on your tablets, on your computer, on your anywhere that you basically have Netflix. Okay, and then we're gonna do a little countdown. 3, 2, 1, and say the word play. When we say play here, and I'm gonna let Mike say play. Because he's
Oh,
the because
you're gonna put it
that
on
is
my shoulders.
you. This is all you. So if this fails, Mike, this is all gonna fall back on you.
That's what I'm
So
worried about. That's what
no,
I'm
don't
worried
worry
about.
you're gonna do this, bro. I believe in you. I think you got a future in this business, Mike.
Oh
um,
man.
so Mike is gonna once he says play, we will all press play at the same time, okay, on Netflix. And we will begin. And we're gonna talk through what we're watching. You guys are more than welcome to throw all your feels in the chat room. And obviously we'll read them out loud as well and talk a little bit. We might have some moments of awkward silence, but I think that is because we're kind of taking it in. We're gonna take it in for the first time, and again, and I think that it'll be a good way for everyone to kind of like tell us how they're feeling watching this. Because for me, Mike, a little bit about me is like I don't even know to be 100% sure how I got into Power Rangers. Like I know your story, but like I don't remember ever sitting there going, "Oh, Saturday morning cartoons. There's a commercial about these dudes that turn into superheroes. I'm gonna watch it." I just happened to turn it on one day, and I'm here now.
Bro, you're a fan when you're out in front of Toys R Us at like 6 o'clock in the morning, waiting in line with a bunch of other people. And then as soon as the doors open, you're running in and the parents are fighting. It's like a Jingle All the Way scene. You're sliding under somebody just to grab yourself that Green Ranger with the Dragon Zord.
Oh my
That's when it was on
god!
for me.
Now,
It was
Mike,
on before that,
let
but
me ask you something, man. Did you? We were talking about this beforehand, and talking about figures, and you still collect them.
I
We
do.
know this. We know this from what I saw in one of your in your room, man. It's insane.
My other office.
Your other office is
My
insane.
other office.
So today, Hasbro had a Fan Friday. Not a very good one, from what I read in a lot of comments. I don't know if you guys in the chat room saw what they released today, but from what it looks like, Hasbro kind of it was like a quasi like release of Wave 6 figures that just didn't make sense to me.
I don't get it.
They
I'm
released
I'm here for Zeo Red, Tommy Zeo Red. I'm here for that. Other than that, I don't get it, man. I don't understand what they're doing with the releases, and even like some of the stuff they are releasing, the details not as good as it was before. I don't know.
no.
And we talked about that before, and I'm just kind of like so disappointed.
So here into the Morphin grid, we're gonna get a little bit into everything as well. But they I saw that the White Dino Ranger is releasing. That should be out September 1st. Zeo Ranger 5 Red, O Ranger. He'll be he'll be out too. Goldar, but it seemed like it was the Goldar without wings. So I don't know. I have the original Goldar with the wings, so that they released a while ago. So I don't know why they would come out with that one. In Space Yellow, I can understand that because the last In Space Yellow actually sold really well, the one that Bandai made. So I could understand that, but I'm with you with what the face looks like, bro. It's not good looking good. And the other one was, of course, the Black Ranger, Zach Taylor,
Oh yeah.
who sold out, guys, minutes.
Did anybody in the chat get that? Did anybody watch Hasbro's Fan First Friday with Power Rangers? Did anybody get anything from that?
Yeah, anybody, and any of you guys like? By the way, a lot of people are saying that when all the pre-orders started coming out, back in when was it? In May, that they were announcing all these pre-orders for September. People are like, "Whoa, my credit card just got hit," because all of the pre-orders just came out. And by the way, in New Jersey, bro, we don't got anything, nothing. The Power Morpher,
Dragon Dagger,
nothing.
I didn't get the Morpher. I got a decent amount of stuff, but I didn't get that. I got the Dragon Dagger a couple days ago.
Are you in the Central Florida, right? So you're like in the Orlando area and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so like my brother lives in Orlando, so I have him running around like crazy. So I just sent them over this morning to East Colonial Walmart out there, and I'm like,
what are you trying to get, the Morpher?
the Morpher, yeah, because nobody has it. And I understand it's a little bit of a twitch, but because nobody has it, people in the third party market are buying it very quickly. So I sent them out there, and he got it for me. There was 2 left on the
Nice.
shelf. And I was like,
Nice.
you better run to the post office right now, which is also falling apart, and send this to me so I can get here as soon as
It's not
I
going to
can.
get to you.
It's not. I know. It'll probably get here to me with the way things are
Dude,
going.
Mister, I'm the same exact way. I do not understand, and I will not understand. And I talked to JDF about this. We did a Q&A for oh God, I don't remember what the con is now. A Galaxy Con. We did a Q&A there, and we were talking about how Hasbro missed the boat on that, especially because he had it in that episode. And the Master Morpher is so damn solid. The fact that it just flawlessly switches between everything. The fact that they haven't released one yet is just beyond me. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I will never understand some of the stuff they're releasing. But I will say this, if they do come out with a Master Morpher, I will be waiting in line in my Hasbro Pulse thing, my membership. I'll be waiting in line to order it because I want it now.
Dude, that's insane. Like, why won't they listen to us? Give us what we want. Just
give me what we want.
Yeah, give me what we want.
Give us what we want.
I'm gonna channel my inner Batista when he came
go.
back. Give me what I want, Hunter.
Give me what I want.
Give me what I want, Hunter. All right, guys.
Give us what we want, Hasbro.
Yeah, come on, Hasbro. I'll just, don't make me send Mike after you guys. All right. Yeah, so all right, guys. In the chat room, I think we've given everybody pretty good time to get themselves ready. And to start this thing here up. Hello. What's up, Raging Veteran? Oh,
what's up, Ali?
Hello, Ali. Right, Ali? Yeah, I read that right. Awkward Gamer's back.
What's
What
up?
is up, Awkward Gamer? All right, I think that if you guys are ready, I think I'm ready. My body is ready for this. I don't know about you guys. I wrote that too.
Should have them smash all the Power Rangers
I
emotes
should.
they have.
I should.
Let us know they're ready.
Yeah, please smash all the Power Ranger emotes in the chat room real quick so that we can start the countdown and play this awesome Day of the Dumpster episode. And everybody's ready. Look at that. And you guys could obviously what the heck? Look at that raging. Well, yeah, that could have been an evil monster if we wanted it to be. Ali, thanks for the subscription. Really appreciate it. Ooh, there's all the emotes. DJ the King.
Look at those things. Those are beautiful.
Those are gorgeous. Oh my God. Oh my. Look at that. Look at
I think
that.
it's morphin time.
I think it reminds me of Killer Instinct. Killer combo. All right.
Finish him.
So all right, guys. So go get Netflix right now. Get Netflix right now ready. Go to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Go to season 1. Go to episode 1. I'm going to count this down, and I'm going to let Mike say play. I'm nervous, Mike, because this is all on you.
We got this. All
right,
I think
guys.
I can handle it. Hold on. Me. Okay, I'm good.
And by the way, for anybody listening to this later on as a podcast, make sure you watch along with us as well, and tell us.
Don't skip the intro.
Don't
let the intro play.
Please
just fill it.
Don't hit the skip intro, please. That would be a disservice to this episode, man. All right, let's do this. La. Let's do this. Ready, guys? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Play.
All right. Here we go. Mm-hmm.
Bro, I remember the first time I heard this song. I was like, this song is the jam.
I can't believe this is happening right now. We're watching this. Look at that. Wow. That title sequence just in the beginning right there, right? Is insane.
Oh, Trini.
Trini, there she is. Mr. Sold Out in just 5 minutes. Walter Jones.
Well, Amy Jo.
Oh, we'll never skip the credits, Mr. Parmy.
Oh, yeah. You right, mister.
Oh, there's Paul and Jason. We got to get them on here. And Dave. Look at those. Oh, my God. When I first saw that.
I love how they used to actually have, like, they used to film it with a guy. Like, that was so great. I hate all the digitized stuff now.
Me too.
Awkward.
Super crazy. Shout out to everyone.
Oh my God.
Look at this. Is this the moon?
I forgot. Yeah, so I forgot how much of this Japanese footage they use in this like first episode alone.
Let's talk about that, man. In Power Rangers, when if the first season used massive amounts of the Japanese footage, it's crazy to see how much of it is on here. Yo, you know what's funny? Thrax comes out like that too. You know Thrax?
Yeah. Isn't he
the son of her and Zed?
Yeah. Zed.
I don't do intros anymore. They didn't use their own footage till season 3. Wow. Oh yeah, you're right.
That's when they started running out of stuff.
Yeah.
And then they started doing those sequences where they were like,
wow.
It was always funny when you see
first commercial break.
It's one of my favorite shirts. The Angel
Grove
juice bar.
Yes. I miss Ernie. R.I.P. Ernie. Look at the girl everyone fell in love with.
This is where my crush began.
Oh my God. That's when
little hip hop keto.
Yeah. Look at this. Performing their own stunts. 17-year-old Austin St. John.
Yes, DJ, we do.
Oh yeah, the closed captioning.
Do you think if Trini was still here, you think she would come back on any of the episodes, or do you think she would have been done with it?
I honestly feel that she would have definitely. So Steve said this, right? That a lot of the time they didn't appreciate what was happening at the moment.
Well, nobody does. You never appreciate what's happening.
So
at the moment.
I definitely think that they would have definitely came back for sure. Like they're doing
I will
now.
say this. The very first time I saw Bulk and Skull, I was very much like, I'm going to hate these dudes. I can't stand them. And then they became two of my favorite characters.
And the longest
throughout
running
the long run.
characters.
Yep.
Crazy. By the way, guys, in the chat room, don't forget to chime in. You know, we're looking at the chat too. So while we're watching along, please throw us
let us know your thoughts too.
Yeah, we want to hear everything, how you guys are feeling at this moment watching this all over again.
Yo, awkward. That was my favorite. So I didn't notice it at first, but then after a while you start noticing the fabric Green Ranger shield, and then they would switch over and then it would be the firm one. And you're like, what is happening?
What was that all
about? As a kid, it wasn't that big of a deal, but as you get older.
I know.
Raging.
Amy Jo Johnson, bro.
Oh,
it was the reason why my door was locked Saturday mornings.
Yep. What? You know what sucks is she was not nice when I met her.
Aw. Is she nice now that she's like 50?
No, I met her recently. She was not nice.
Oh, man. Don't ruin it, please. You know how they say don't.
Everybody else is nice except for her.
Oh, God.
She was my last one of the originals to meet.
That sucks.
Hell yeah, Angry Scotsman. X, thanks for following.
Somebody followed? Oh, yeah, X. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm like reading this. Look at Billy, bro. Billy was badass, dude. I remember going back and thinking, okay, I'm a huge nerd, right? Like, this is amazing.
But if you think about it, there was a person for everybody in here. If you were the nerd,
wait a second. Look at their wrists. They're wearing the communicators. Did you notice that?
I think I just saw that. Yeah,
guys, they're wearing
his watch, or is that the communicator?
No, it's the communicator because Jason's wearing it too. Watch.
Is it, or is it just a watch? It doesn't look like the communicator.
Oh. Yeah, it is the communicator. I'm not even gonna pause.
Is it?
It has to be, guys, on the chat room. Is it the communicator? Look at, he's covering it with the wristband. You see it? It's being covered by the wristband. Those are the communicators. They had them on. Look. You see it?
Please tell me no. Please tell me that's not a thing.
28 years later, I just found something out about Power Rangers.
Watches were pretty bulky back then.
No, that is definitely the communicator. And why would he be blocked? Look. He continues to block it with his hand. You see it?
Yeah, but Billy wasn't.
Watch his hand come off and it's round on the top. Well, Billy has the gi, right? The gi covers it.
Ooh.
Oh, look at it. See him cover it again? Oh, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, 28 years later,
Ooh.
I see a communicator in his hand.
Ooh. What is what?
Did I just blow your mind here? Look, see how he still covers it?
Hold on, I need to like, if they're wearing it in any others, I wonder if they filmed that scene later. Because see, right now there's no watches on their wrists. I wonder if that scene was filmed later on and then they moved it. I wonder if it was supposed to be later on and then they shifted it over to that episode.
Oh my God. He's moving his hand over. Yeah, he was Awkward Gamer. Yep, 100%. But he has a blue wristband covering it. Oh, he did have a blue wristband covering it. Okay. So they did have him on. Who was the showrunner back then? I want them fired.
Right? How do you miss that?
Is my math wrong? 1993, right? To 2000. Hold on, let me get my phone.
Nobody's wearing watches. So that's got to be what happened. They had to have filmed that scene later on and been like, hey, we don't know where we're going to insert this. Or they were just like, hey, just cover it with the wristband.
27 years, sorry. But it'll be 28 years in next weekend. By the way, it's Power Ranger.
That's correct, Alpha.
It's Power Ranger Day.
Today?
Next weekend. It'll be 28 years next week.
Wow.
Yeah. We got to do something special next week, bro. Are you down?
I'm down. I'm always down.
I know you're always busy, though. I don't like texting you. You know, I'm like, Mike, hi, Mike. You want to do this with me, Mike?
You want to go outside and play?
Yeah. You want to play Power Rangers? Let me see here. Okay, no, obviously they're not wearing anything. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They had to have filmed that specific scene late after they'd already, or during the time they were filming all their stuff after they already got their powers and whatnot.
Yeah.
And they probably inserted that into the episode.
Let me call Heim. Find out what happened. Dude, that set was badass. Look at this. When I first saw this, I'm like, what? They can see in virtual reality?
That was Sega CD style right there.
Oh, it was. Look at this guy.
Did you ever play the Sega CD Power Rangers game?
Oh my God, insane. I have it. I'm sorry to say that I have it. No, I'm not sorry to say I do have it. Mike, I don't know if you know this, but I love breaking shit. So
she played super dumb in that first episode and then kind of eased out from there.
Oh, she had the Super Valley girl.
Yeah. Dude, also didn't know Walter was missing the finger like till later on.
A finger? What finger?
You ever notice that?
No.
He's missing like his index finger or
get out of here.
Second one from the left. Yeah. He's missing a finger.
What is happening today? Why 28 years later am I finding this out? Do you have his number? Because I do. I'm gonna text him. I need him to
Zach?
send me. I need him to send me a picture of his hand.
Oh my God! Don't do that. You see it? Did you see it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God! You're right. Look. Oh. I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna walk out. By the way, guys, I'm
What's
getting
up, Jez?
that Morphers coming in. Supposedly Tuesday of 2021. So
nice.
Yeah, I can't wait. What's up, Jers? So we're watching. Oh, look at the sequence. Look at this. Oh, when I saw this, I'm like, look at this. See the lighting on the helmets. See them? The soft boxes. Right to watch. Look at this right there. Look at my soft box. Oh, you could almost see right through the visor on that one. Sorry, guys. My producer mode is coming. Look. Oh, yep. You can definitely see her in that one. I don't think that was her, but you can see the eyes opening and closing. We're watching Power Rangers right now, guys. So if you guys are watching along.
Jez, you did?
Oh my God.
Dude, I didn't know that until like way later on. I never noticed it. And I went back and watched and I was like, oh my God, it's true. I'd never noticed that as a kid.
Cobert, I didn't notice either, man. Ernie was Zordon's human form. What? Don't play with me, bro. Now, right now.
If they were played by the same guy, I would say yes, but I don't know.
There's some stories.
This scene
out
was
there.
really cool.
This is cool.
I
yes.
actually went to California to go see this thing, and there was a wedding there.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't let us on the property. So Vanessa and I snuck all the way around through the hills and climbed up over a fence and walked around so we could go see it. We basically, we trespassed to go see that place. I have pictures in front of it. Jez, how did that work out for you?
Yeah, did he come back and like lap you? Well, obviously not in person, but
did he give you like the missing finger flick off?
Oh God. What'd you think about the putties? That whole as bad as every single season has the flunkies, right? I think the putties to me, man, were it. So I used to play fight with my brother. Like I was always a ranger and he was always a putty. Yeah. And every time I do the punches, it's like the ting, ting, ting. Like you got to do the.
I liked these putties, but I loved the Zed putties.
Oh, the Zed putties were awesome. I think the Zed putties were my favorite. The Foot Clan, says Angry Scotsman. You're right. It is the Foot Clan. Those were awesome ones. Yeah. And
Stormtroopers, they come in every form.
Yeah. So there's the Golda that they released today.
Sweet, right? Dude, it's funny that they get their asses kicked by the putties and then they have to morph. And then later on in the seasons, they're like handing it to the putties.
Oh, yeah.
And it takes a monster to come and do it.
As a kid, bro, commercial break. As a kid, I never noticed the zippers or anything. It's crazy.
Uh-oh. Hip hop keto. Let's go.
Electronic dance music plays.
The caption. I love how they all have their morphers on their belts.
Oh my God, I never noticed that either. You're right.
Has anybody ever tried to wear their morpher on their belt? It doesn't stay very long. It comes off real easy.
Well, his glasses fell off.
They never wore that ever again. It's always in their back pocket and they pull it out. It's morphin' time.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look, hey, easy now. Oh. Huh. This is amazing. Look at this fight sequence, bro. A lot of stories about Mr. Austin St. John being the youngest one. What the hell is he wearing?
He lost his.
Look, he lost it. You see? Look.
It's back. It was reversed. It was reversed.
He just noticed it and they left it in there. Bam, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First time they ever freaking morph. How did you feel when you saw this?
And Japanese footage.
Here we go.
I was like, I grew up watching this stuff, so it was awesome.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. Here we go, guys.
He's like, I'm not going to let them know. I'm just going to teleport them through space.
Yeah. We're flying.
And now they're in Tokyo.
Now they're in Tokyo, Japan, yeah. Oh, Golda with wings.
Hasbro, take note.
What the heck happened here? There's the putties that they just resold in a 2-pack. Look at the footage, how shaky it is. Amazing.
I mean, it was a good, 10 years before? 15, maybe? About 10 years before.
And obviously,
in the United States.
We all know that he was a guy. The Yellow Ranger's a guy in the Sentai footage.
Yeah, of course.
So I hope everyone, missing body parts. Yes, we know. And added some. Look at they have the pig already made. And the hungry pig. He's actually sitting right up front.
Yeah, actually, in later episodes, you see some of the monsters that are gone in Finster's workshop and Clay still. Yeah.
Look at Goldar. Goldar was always badass to me, bro.
Hell yeah, Ollie. Young Rancher's famous boy.
Damn, let me tell you something right now. Goosebumps right now. Just thinking back, sitting at home on a Saturday watching this. And then they did it every day during the week. They would play it at 2:30 p.m. So I would have to rush from school just to watch the last 15 minutes of it because school didn't end until 2:20. Look at this, bro.
I remember. Do you ever watch the online when they played the footage of how they made all this?
Yes. It's insane.
Can you imagine being in a voiceover room going, yeah, all right, let's go. Get ready. Let's do it. Going up.
Didn't we do this as kids though?
Yes.
God. Hell yeah, sweet. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Really appreciate all of you.
Yeah, we'll probably do Zoom calls as well, where an off stream where we can actually watch it with everybody and on the same screen and like comment and like say stuff to each other.
Yeah, so as this show evolves and we morph into action, I think that what we want to do is both subscribers from both shows. I own the 300-person version of Zoom, so I think we should get our subs in here and we could all watch it together instead of like watching it separately, you know?
Dude, angry. So would I have.
What are you at? Oh my God, yeah. I talk to Steve about this all the time, about the ADR room. Just being in
but
there.
at least when he came on, he was there through the switchover of like not as much footage. So it wasn't as bad as this first season. So this
was cool too. You know, you put your hands on two sides, it reads your biological DNA, and look at that. Oh man, I'm telling you. I didn't know any better as a kid. I thought this was fucking like real and just happening in my life.
So awesome.
The music, bro.
Nah, raging. Unfortunately not. Wish we could.
Yeah, no, we can't do it. They will ban you in a second. Look at this. Look at this fight scene, bro. How much did they pack into this episode?
Dude, look how badass they were in the Megazord, and they didn't even know how to use it.
I know. Look at that. No, remember, it downloads
I also
into the
like
brain.
how he gets knocked down, and they're like, it didn't even phase him.
The toys are playing. Yeah, you're right. I like the morph from the 95 Power Rangers movie. Dope. Me too.
Same.
By the way, a little tidbit. White Ranger doesn't say Tiger Zord in the movie. He says White Tiger.
White Tiger. White Tiger power.
Yeah, he says White Tiger instead of Tiger Zord. And then later on in whoa, he disappeared. In the Force, Power Rangers Mega Force or whatever, the Jungle Force? Wild Force. There we go. Wild Force. Yeah. There is a White Tiger.
True story.
Look at this, man. He has no wings.
Oh, she got her first headache.
She got 28 years worth of them. Congratulations on a job well done. Do you think right there and then they knew this is going to take off, guys, in their brains? Like they're looking at a fictitious floating head.
Yeah, same awkward.
Look, they're still wearing the morphers on their belts.
It's not very secretive.
No.
I love that Jason had his backwards.
I'm going to text him and be like, hey, you're wearing your morpher backwards, bro. Did you fix that for Beast Morphers?
Oh, sweet. That's awesome. I love that he named his clothing company Affirmative.
Yes. We should get him on the show, man. He's so cool and down to earth. Get him on here.
Let's do
Look
it.
at Alpha. Look at Alpha. Look at the loose skin underneath Alpha. They fixed that later on.
Uh-oh.
Bam!
Slow motion 80s jump.
Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, well, let's go through the credits here. And as soon as the credits are over, we're ended. Yeah, you're listening to it right now too, right?
Yeah.
Look at this, guys. Ooh. Look at Austin with the yardstick. Ron Wasserman, I just saw his name pass by.
Yeah, the fact that they wore the same colors that their costume was the entire time they were at school. Like, Tommy was always in green, everybody was always in their colors.
Saban Brands. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was episode number 1, Day of the Dumpster.
Day of the Dumpster.
How are you guys feeling right now? Let me shut this laptop down. How are you guys feeling right now rewatching that 28 years later? Like, what are your feelings? What do you think? I honestly feel like let's see what everyone has
Old.
to say. Old.
Oh my God.
God.
You feel old. Listen, I watched the original in Japan. And then when I came back over here, it came out. And I always feel like I was so like older than everybody else who was watching it. So I always felt weird because people are like, aren't you a little old for Power Rangers? They're like, hey, aren't you? Why don't you shut your face?
I don't think
How
you're
about that?
ever too old for Power Rangers, man. So here's did anybody realize Zordon was a little sarcastic? Yeah, I mean, listen, he's Zordon, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. 28 years later, we're rewatching this first episode here on Into the Morphin Grid. And Mike, how do you feel, bro? Like we learned new things 2 to 5 minutes into the episode that they were wearing their power morphers. Or should I say, I'm sorry, they're communicators. And
which they haven't even gotten yet.
They stole them. I don't know. Something has to be explained here.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they filmed all this stuff out of sequence and then they
always do
later on.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they get their communicators, I think, in the second episode, I believe.
Yeah. They don't even have communicators yet, which is the funny thing about that is the fact that he was hiding it. Like you can tell he's putting his hand over it. So I don't know whether he's getting off-screen calls, letting him know, hey, cover yourself up. Cover up the thing, so like don't, we have to film this now. Like it's just so
maybe
crazy.
they just told them, maybe they had them and were like, hey, we don't know where we're going to insert these. So just make sure you cover those things up. We don't know when you're going to get these, or we don't know when we're going to implement this stuff. So just do it. I'd like to think they had that hindsight, but then they also put that scene in the first episode and it's nowhere, and then you notice Walter's finger. And then we saw that Jason's morpher was backwards and just all kinds of stuff, man.
There's a lot of things happening in this episode that just got me all like confused and hot and bothered, guys. But I loved it. I loved every single second of it.
Oh yeah. How could you not love it? It takes you back, man.
One thing that I remember about watching it was the fact that I didn't grow up with a lot of money, and seeing how fast the toys kind of like were flying off the shelves, back then, and how like I used to ask my mom's like, "Yo, can you get me these?" And like it wasn't until later on that we were finally able to get like the ones that flip, that morph. When you hit the belt, their heads flip. Yeah. Those were my very first ones that I got, and I had to share them with my brother, so they weren't really mine. So this is why now, as an adult with a little bit of money, I get to go and order all these Hasbro ones that are pretty much everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I'm thinking that the episode itself, I mean, it revolutionized the way all of us watch television, because that's what after that first episode is all I wanted to watch, which is why I think they made so many attempts to recreate it with like VR Troopers and everything else.
Yep.
Angry,
to answer your question, it was a year. I think it aired 92 to 93 in Japan. And then, it was 92 to 93 because it was there the year that I was leaving. And then I think 93 is when it aired here in the United States, right?
Oh yeah. So I think it just ranges, right? Because even now, at this moment, they have they're filming Dino Fury. The Dino Fury just ended in Japan, so they're like a year behind. We found some of the Flip Morpher Rangers a few months ago here. It was pretty crazy. Where? Sweet. My God. They recreated those. So make sure you look at the bottom of the foot and it says Bandai 1993, because they recreated those the flip heads.
Yeah, I have the recreations and the originals.
Oh my God. Look at you, bro. Look at you.
Bro, I used to travel. I mean, we used to travel around city to city. So I would just go to Toys R Us. Every city, I'd go to Toys R Us and I would grab whatever they had, if they had something, and then I would just grab it and take it home.
My God. Well, is this why your room looks like a shrine?
Yes. That's why there's so much stuff. I'm actually in the process of redoing my room. So once I get the other, I think I'm ordering 1, 2, 3, 4, something like 7 shelves in there, more of those glass ones. Once I get those in, I'm going to put the rest of the Power Ranger stuff up and then get my collection from Tennessee from when I was a kid. So I'll have the originals and the new stuff.
Wait, so you still have that at home?
Yes.
Get out of here. Wow, that's incredible. Question for both of you. If you had to reboot Mighty Morphin Power Rangers using today's roster, who would you pick? Oh, I'm going to let you go first, bro.
Oh, man. I'm just gonna go with the easiest one. I'm gonna go with Austin Creed, Black Ranger.
That's it. I like that because that's what I was going to go with. So I think Austin Creed was Zach. Alexa Bliss was Kimberly.
Yes.
I would pick. I don't know, man. Like I think that Jason Gargano would be a great Jason.
Oh, Johnny
Gargano. I'm sorry, Jason. I'm thinking. I said it twice. Johnny Gargano would be a great Jason, right?
I think he'd either be Jason or Billy. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, because he's like super nerdy as well, but he'd also be a good leader. I don't know. I'm torn.
We're gonna have to one day see if he's.
We'll ask him. We're gonna get him on here.
Yeah,
don't worry.
We'll ask him.
Johnny Gargano will be on here.
Kofi would. I think Kofi. I would put Kofi in the Green Ranger outfit. Just like I want to see his evil side come out and beat the crap out of everyone. I don't know. I think
Kofi,
the Miz.
huh?
Yeah, I think the Miz would be a good Billy. Oh, I don't know.
The Miz is such a heel.
He's so arrogant. You know, like the heel version of him is so like it's so out there.
The Miz would be the guy who walks along and you don't know, but he's also the main bad guy of the season. And then like he interacts with the Power Rangers outside of their costumes, and neither he doesn't know they're the Power Rangers, and they don't know that he's the bad guy. Like he's that guy. Cena would be the Red Ranger.
Oh my God, no doubt. No doubt. I think 100% he would have killed
Cena would be Zordon. You wouldn't want Vince's Zordon?
Can you imagine that?
Rangers, go get him.
Actually, I would put Vince as Lord Zed.
Oh, I could see that.
Oh my God. What do you think about that? He would kill it.
I think he would. That. I'm here for it.
He would do insane. So I'm trying to look up real quickly here. I don't know if you guys on the chat can help us out. I want to find the numbers for that first episode. It has to be astronomical. You know,
like how many people watched it?
Yeah, like I like what are the Nielsen ratings, right? Is that what it's called? Nielsen ratings for Power Rangers episode. You're probably gonna find it first on me. You're that good.
Did they track that when that aired? Like as far as putting it online?
It has to be. If not, it had a 95% rating back then. Can you believe that?
That's crazy.
95 for a first time show. It was Asuka's Rita. Oh,
Asuka's Rita. Yes.
Oh my God.
Who said that? DJ. Yep. I'm here for that.
That's amazing.
Oh, I love her.
She can really, and she can get away with it.
4.8 million daily viewers for the first season.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah, Smiley girl.
Ali, you found it. Because I'm trying to look for it, man. The Nielsen ratings, Ranger seasons. It's insane. So you're talking about, right? This was a daily show. They had 60 episodes and 6.9 million for the second season. Wow.
Oh my God.
This was a daily show back then. Mike, think about that. This was on 5 days a week on Fox. And then they finally transitioned it to Saturdays after a while because they wanted to like get that big crowd for their Saturday Fox
box. Weren't they in a crappy time slot on Saturday though?
They were at 8 a.m. for some reason, and then they finally moved them up. People weren't getting up early. You know, Nickelodeon kind of does that now, and Disney kind of. I know you love Disney, but I have to bash them a little bit here. They were kind of more or less like thinking about the toys and their sales of what they were going to do with toys, as opposed to like putting it in a good time slot. They were sticking it in at 8 o'clock in the morning as well back, and the ratings were like bad. They were like 1.3. People were watching, and they moved it, and the ratings spiked, and then they moved it back to 8 a.m.
Didn't the second season? The second season started with Zed. That was the second season, wasn't it? So the first season had Tommy in it, and then the second season started with Zed.
Yeah, and that's when they brought him back.
Powers. Yeah,
they brought him back as the White Ranger, which obviously, if you guys go back to the archives on Fantastic Duo Show, you'll notice that we had Mr. Brad Hawkins who spoke about being the original White Ranger, but then got kicked out because they wanted Tommy back.
We
Well,
are VR.
what a crazy time. JDF was in the later part of season 1. I
Hales,
think.
you are right. You are correct. Tommy debuted in season 1 and then went through the process and started losing his powers, and then was still there. And that was a whole storyline of that whole second season when Zed came, was like him losing his powers, and then he stepped away, and then we got
Lord
White
Zed
Ranger.
was badass, dude.
Dude, Lord Zed is one of the most solid villains in ever.
I think that they need to like think about maybe bringing something back here.
Shame
with the Lord Zed.
raging. You better get to Disney at some
Wait a
point.
second. You would make a great alpha. Did you read that?
Who said that? Mike Rome for Alpha? Nah, I don't know.
Michigan. Oh my god, you did that perfectly. You could definitely do it. You could definitely do it.
I'm 6'2". I don't know if that would work out very well. I'd
You're
power over the
6'2", bro.
Rangers. Yeah,
I'm 6'5", man. We should just have a street fight. Can we do?
we should form a basketball team.
Can we do that?
That's
We'll
what
bring
everybody
in.
expects when you're tall, right?
We could. Everybody always asks, "Did you play basketball?" Everybody. I'm like, no, actually, I played baseball. Baseball was my thing. That's all I played when I was growing up. The moments of the episode on Zach's birthday was badass. Yeah, there's so many iconic parts and different episodes that came out throughout the years with it, including them meeting Santa Claus. Mike, I don't know if you remember that.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I think the weirdest. I mean, obviously, it wasn't Mighty Morphin, but the Turtles crossover was the craziest thing.
I honestly, I know people hated so much on the Turtle crossover. I loved it. I was all for Turtle crossover, and I knew why they were doing it, because they had the show on, and they wanted to draw numbers in. So they thought that if they mixed
the
them,
show was awful.
the show was awful. You're right. And Power Rangers in Space was actually doing really well. I think that made it come back, like back to the prominence, because Power Rangers after Turbo or before
Everybody
Turbo,
dipped out after. Well, everybody dipped out after during Turbo.
During
Everybody's like,
Turbo, yeah, everybody just left. And
I'm good.
JDF shared some great stories when he was on here on the Fantastic Duo show, and he talked about like why he left the show, and all the troubles of being on the freaking show, and I can't even imagine. One thing that Mike, one thing that I was talking about the other day was the fact that they get the way that they worked all the contracts with the show. Nobody gets any royalties or anything. They don't own their likeliness. Everything's owned by now by Hasbro. It's, to me, is totally insane that years later we're shelling money, bro. I mean, you're talking about $19.97 per
Dude, just
per
to think
thing.
of how big that show was and how long some of those guys were on there, they should be making more money than what they did.
They should have
because
had
of
something.
how much money
Yeah.
you spend on merch and everything else. It's insane.
So I know Jason Font said to us that obviously, they did later seasons with, when he came back a couple times with in Time Force with Disney, because Disney had bought them, right? And so Disney fired everyone and made them, what do you call it? Union workers. So the man gets a check.
Oh yeah.
The man gets a check. You know what I'm saying? He's getting paid. But yeah, they took the first black leader of the Power Rangers and Turbo and replaced it after 10
Yep.
episodes.
TJ.
Oh my god, yeah, TJ was. Can we get a TJ? I mean, I need a TJ.
You know what's even worse? Awkward. What's even worse than that is in the Forever Red episode when he came back. He had such a I don't know, it was such a lackluster thing. You're like, dude, he was a leader of the Power Rangers at one point. Like, he got it handed down to him from Tommy. Like, how do you? I don't know. Yeah, you're right. They did him dirty. They did TJ dirty.
I
Dirty.
agree. That was crazy.
And he was probably one of the better characters from that new group. No offense to the rest of the guys.
No, he really
Turbo.
was. I think that he commanded the leadership role, and he did it so well that when they brought in what's his face, Jesus, from In Space, Andros, yeah, and made him like, when they went into made him the leader, I was like, what? Why? No, like, it makes no sense. But to talk a little bit about that, man, the ending to In Space was insane. Everybody gets to see that they were the Rangers. Bulk and Skull
Spoiler
were
alert.
like, yeah, spoiler alert, yeah. Bulk and Skull were like besides themselves, and obviously in later episodes, in that Forever Red, you see that Bulk and Skull, like Bulk owns a freaking a beach house, like sandwich shop or something, right? And he
Yeah.
goes and hands the phone to the boss. Oh, it's for the boss. You know, they will always play JDF as up here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, always.
Always,
Dude,
always.
even if you go back to Dino Thunder and you talk about when he's there and he's, Dr. Tommy Oliver and he goes missing and then they go searching for him and they find his little lair thing and then they play that video montage. They're like,
wow,
he was the greatest ranger ever.
Yeah. I was like, did they really just say that? Like they really just put that on TV? But listen, really quickly, guys, I honestly want to say thank you all for being part of the very first ever Into the Morphin Grid. And I think that now that we know how this is going to work, Mike and I are going to try to figure out how we can have people watch it live with us, maybe via Zoom. All of our subs, like, we'll bring in some subs every other week. We'll kind of just like a rotating door to come watch it with us and give their 10 cents on what's happening and have you live on the screen as well so we can see your reactions as it's going on. I think that'll be a great thing to have. Hopefully you guys are down for that and you continue coming back here. I want to continue doing this. So this was a little side project that I thought of. Steve and I are obviously doing the Fantastic Duo show, and I for one was like, dude, I want to add some extra content for all of our subs and people that watch us. So I thought of this and I kindly asked Mike to join me and kind of like hooked them into saying, hey, can you like come every time I'm doing this? Maybe sometimes,
Let's do it.
Yeah. So
Well,
wait.
also, I think something else that we talked about too. I know we're running short here.
No, you're fine, dude. I don't have any time. So if you got to go, let me know.
Power Rangers and playing through all the games. Like we're gonna go through and play through all the games. Maybe we'll do playthroughs with people. And I downloaded that fan made version of the game that has all the extra stuff on there. So we'll have to play through that. That'll be really cool.
You got to send all this stuff to me because I have all the games, but I have them on my PS Classic. Because I kind of did a thing to the thing, and the thing let me do other things.
Did the bad thing to it.
The bad thing to it, yeah. So about
the good thing to it.
About 32,000 bad things worth of bad things are in there now.
Whew.
I know it took like 6 days to finally be able to, propagate those bad things. But did you show him the covers I showed you, Alex? No. Wait, I think already these covers that they've done. Like all the rock bands have done the covers for the Power Rangers. The one with the guy that looks like Slash, and he puts his freaking the Power Rangers mask on. He's going insane. The White Ranger suit. Oh my god!
I've seen a bunch of those.
Yeah. So I think that for sure, guys, we're gonna be doing this again. 1 hour, I think it's great. The show's 22 minutes long. So I'll set something up. Maybe if you're not busy, Mike, next Friday we can set something up where we come back into the Morphin Grid, and
let's do it.
And we can pretty much just let you guys know that we're working on creating a secret Zoom meeting where we can have all you amazing subs join us.
Hell yeah.
Mike, any words of encouragement where people could follow you? When are you playing games so we can go watch you? Fall Guy.
God. Yeah, Fall Guys. Oof. I am usually on Twitch Tuesday through Sunday-ish because obviously I work on Mondays, give or take pay-per-views and stuff like that. But
wait, Mike, what do you do? You work on Mondays?
Yeah, I work on Mondays sometimes, just every once in a while. Got the Grounded podcast going on, and yeah, man.
Yeah, can you plug that in? You had a great you had a great guest this week, right?
I did, from Ben Scrivens, who's the owner of Fright Rags, which I don't know if you guys are into horror or not, but that company is basically like the mecca of clothing. Like they have everything. He's such a cool dude. So getting to talk to him and kind of just seeing his passion for that stuff is awesome. But we gotta line up some guests for this, man. We gotta figure that out. We gotta alternate between games with everybody and then watching stuff and then bringing some guests on.
Yeah, because I told Mike, I said we have 20 years worth of episodes that we can nitpick and what we want to talk about. I think being that Power Rangers Day is next weekend, we got to do something really fun next weekend. Maybe have some special guests kind of like pop in. I'll look into that for us. I know this guy. I know the guy who played the Red Ranger and Blue Zeo Ranger. Maybe I can talk to him and see if he wants to pop his head in.
Who'd he ever beat?
I do. By the way, I'm gonna be with him on Tuesday, so guys, make sure you watch that. He's gonna be here in New York with me on Tuesday, so we're gonna be doing the show live from the comic book location that he's gonna be at. So I can't wait for that, guys. You can follow us, the actual show, Into the Morphin Grid on Twitter. It's Into the MG because it wouldn't let me put everything, so it's Into the MG. You can follow that. You can obviously follow the Fantastic Duo Show. You can follow everything else. Follow Mike. This is fun. This is my first time ever doing this, and Mike, thank you for letting us hit the play button.
Yeah, thanks for letting me hang out.
Oh, thank you for letting me hang out. All right, guys, we'll see you again.
Thanks for letting me step into the morphing grid.
Yeah, guys, this has been the Morphin Grid. We will see you again.
Into the morphing grid.
Yeah, I think I'm following. They said, "Oh, great. Don't worry." And all the new subs, thank you again. We really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So once again, thank you again. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Thank you, guys.